Welcome back to Sack to the Future 1983. It's the Week 1 matchup between the real-life NFC champion Redskins and the home team from Philadelphia, those pesky Eagles. There you see the running back advantage going to Washington, as the Eagles are certainly running back by committee.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the
Bunch of rookies in over the hill Wilbert Montgomery at this point.
A pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles. With that, let's get up to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. We're standing by for the call. Are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay.
At Lincoln Financial Field.
The Eagles coming out.
Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way
electing to wear their white uniforms, as these guys did play in real life 1983 and Week 2 in Philly, and that's what
So happy to be with you,
they chose to do.
Davis, and we thought it would never get here, but here we
The
are,
Redskins, of course, in the red shirts and white pants. There's Ron Jaworski.
That's our main focus, but how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot
And it
to talk
looks
about
like
in
the
NFL. In addition to
Eagles.
this game
No,
we're getting ready to
wait.
watch.
Yes, the Eagles will get the ball first. The Redskins play a 4-3 defense, and it's about time.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
After many games in a row trying to play 3-4 defense, finally going back to 4-3. There's Ron Jaworski. You see he's on his glory days are behind him, let's just say that. But he's still a starting quarterback in the National Football League and has plenty of experience, so he'll be able to hit the open receivers.
That just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
I don't even know why this team showed up. Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that'll wind
And that's Jaworski goes deep on the first play, and it's incomplete. Walters, Kenny, Morrison, Baker, and Mitchell across the line. Williams and Haddock's the running backs, Quick and Carmichael the receivers. Okay, why do you show me all this stuff like it's my first game?
They've been here for a while, ready to go. You and I should have joined the tailgates, that's for sure. They're going to give them plenty of encouragement. They'll try and ride that wave and get their first victory of the year.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
And there is underneath route from Jaworski.
It's an Eagles first down.
Keep going with the 3 receiver set.
Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And they'll get him down.
8 yards on the first carry for Williams.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me.
Oh, whatever.
Shot early and loosen things up.
Somehow I get blown up, and Haddock's gets 9 yards. So Williams gets 8 yards, then they go to the other rookie, Haddock's, and he gets 9 yards. So Redskins are supposed to be NFC champions. They have to play better defense than that at some point.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dang it, why is it the wrong... no time. There's Jaworski picking me apart. And here we go. Dexter Manley, Dave Butts, Daryl Grant, and Tony McGee across the line. You got Mel Kaufman, and Rich Mallow. Jordan Murphy are the safeties. Darryl Green, the rookie, and Vernon Dean are the corners.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On play action, they'll throw.
There we go. Finally, the first sack by Dexter Manley of the game. Absolutely necessary.
Doesn't start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Good Y trips. That's not what I wanted.
Ready? From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's going to be picked off by Nelms.
Picked off at the 46, the 20.
And he's going to go for the pick 6.
This one back, it's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown.
Clan Gordon, or Tears, as we refer to him as, getting on soon.
They did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
The party is started, so you can join if you would like.
That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Point after here coming up.
Holly with the hold, and Malone is good. 7-0. Malone. Mosley. Mark Mosley.
Points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 20.
Okay, well, here we go. Jaworski coming out for drive number 2. 2 of 4, 16 yards and a pick on the first drive.
Pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all.
And Jaworski just throws it at the feet.
And give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And this matchup an important for week 1, an NFC East bout right off the bat.
Okay, let's see, what do they add? Hook curl.
Since 1936, 168 meetings overall. And the Redskins lead the series, but the Eagles, they have won 4 straight against these Washington.
There's Oliver, the 3rd different running back being used by the Eagles. He gets 5 yards. Bunch.
Big,
do I have?
Strong guy who can carry the ball and plow
Let me see.
That's exactly
How about it? 3 receiver hook, so he's going to play the inside guy there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And Jaworski throws it to nobody in particular, and the Eagles will have to punt.
Their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And Nelms, who had a pick 6 earlier, will return the punt for about 6 or 7 yards. And so now the first look at the Redskins offense, starting with Joe Theismann. Very good quarterback, especially in '83.
He has to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it is permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm here all day.
There's Riggins getting 1 yard. 1 yard.
Gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here's your big offensive line: Jacoby, Grimm, Bostic, May, and Stark. Art Monk, Charlie Brown, Rick Walker, John Riggins, and Joe Washington, the skill guys.
Go slow, take care of the football. I think in this case, attack early and get the home team back on their heels.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Second and 9 now. This will be caught by
Underneath to Charlie Brown, and he gets a first down.
The pick up there, and it's a first down.
Go. Let's go.
Here we go. Set. 10 Lobo.
2 tight ends set.
Back to throw now on first down.
Oof. Bad idea. Almost picked off. That was a nice play by the Eagles. Harrison, Clark, Armstrong, and Hairston. Wilkes, Robinson, and Joel Williams are the linebackers. Herm Edwards, Randy Logan, Wes Hopkins, and Roynell Young, the secondary.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
X3. 218. Chopper. 2.
Washington now out of the gun.
Hand up to Washington, and he gets gain of 6 yards.
46.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. Set. Ready. 50. Plant.
58. Come on. You don't want none. Get it. Pick up the ball.
Deep grip. Deep grip.
He'll look to throw. Yeah, that one going to
Wow.
be knocked away and incomplete.
Herm Edwards locking up Art Monk
Able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
pretty well.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
It seemed like it might have touched the Eagle.
And that's what friends are for.
Did the Eagles touch that ball?
The returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care
It comes
of you
back.
and your
I
team
miss
in a
it.
big way.
I'm pretty sure it hit the Eagles' foot. It did. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I will take it. What was the Eagles returner thinking? Wow.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
58 right there. Man out, man out, man out, man out.
Hit it.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's
Completion to
complete.
Didier.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more
2nd
dynamic
and
guys
6
in the
now.
league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
And there's Riggins getting the first down.
8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey. Ready, ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and
And there's Riggins for the touchdown, but I think they're going to call holding on the Redskins. They are. So that will take touchdown off the board.
So reverse the celebration.
So I moved the tight end in motion. He picks up the block, but he holds block a little too long and gets caught.
They get it back together and find their way back to the end zone.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
Undercut. 22 jet bombers. 22 jet bomber. Now.
They'll set up a throw.
Complete to Charlie Brown down to the 6-yard line.
Just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Second and 6.
Wide open Charlie Brown for the touchdown.
From 6 yards away. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever
Okay,
talked to,
so 14-0 Redskins over the Eagles late in the first quarter.
95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play
Mosley
out
with
that
the
way,
kickoff.
doesn't it?
And the
This will be
Eagles
taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to
return it up to the 26-yard line. Not a bad return, 25 yards. There you see the disastrous Montana 49ers loss. Cowboys took care of the Giants. This was the other game in the division. So right now, the Cowboys and the winner of this game will be in first. The
typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
loser and the Giants will be in last.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that.
McGee with the tackle. Oliver doesn't go far. He does get 3 yards though.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Should we just go with this guy with my hook curl, hook curl?
Let's go, baby. Turn over. Get that ball.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard
Jaworski,
line.
3 of 7 now.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position.
You know what?
Let's
Let's
utilize more of a scat back.
ooh,
in this
I didn't.
spot.
Dang it, I
We
called the
saw
wrong play.
catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would look at.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might out of a smaller back. And he will find
Dang
it.
it.
Tight end over the middle. And he takes it
Should have called
down
timeout.
deep into enemy
I was in the wrong. I wanted to pick square. I picked X, which is completely wrong play. Then I tried to audible it, and that was even a worse play.
Now second quarter
Damn it.
action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in
Pick the
possession
right frickin'
as they go to work on a first
coverage.
and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
50 or 50 the mic. Let's go, team. It's gonna be a
The
long
Eagles
day.
into the red zone for the first time. They got a first and goal just inside the 5. And he is met in his tracks.
There's a nice play by the linebacker. Stop him on first down at least.
Second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Wide open. All out against the run, and nobody could get through on the play action pass.
5-yard touchdown.
Whatever.
As they are now on the board here in the first half.
I mean, I guess play action passes are supposed to beat that. It's just if I do it, if I call a play action pass at the right time, I just get sacked. So,
You see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake?
well, because of my stupid wrong play call and giving up a huge play, having a linebacker try to cover a wide receiver,
Much more of a running play, especially if people run out
suddenly it's
formations. So it is harder to
14-7.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, that's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern.
go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
What? He makes the catch, then gets hit, so then he leaves his feet so he could drop the ball. Love med tour.
Defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Ready?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll drop the throw.
Say makes the catch, but he's going to be... Oh, he does get the first down. He lays across the first down mark.
Help me out, partner. Did they use up all their juice on second down when they got the sack? Because on third down, zero pressure, all the time in the world, and he picks up the first down with that throw.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run for the shotgun with Washington.
Washington picks up 3.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he
Once again, play action leads directly to a sack.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far.
When I do it, not when the computer does it, of course.
I'm going anywhere. They've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Here we go. Set. 10-2 start. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. Bam. Get it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Art Monk makes the catch.
He pulls it in. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And the result here, a pickup.
John Riggins picks up 8.
On second down. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they're giving here his running back. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Riggins a few more yards.
They made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Look, squeeze. Go.
And he gives this time to the tailback. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the
Riggins smashes forward for 5 more yards.
Tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Go.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Riggins running hard. It's about 4 or 5 more yards. Another first down.
And that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Let's go now. 50, plant. Hey, lock it. Push him back. Shoot.
On first, here's Washington.
Washington with the spin move and down to the 4-yard line.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run.
91.
Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Out. Check 37.
On first and goal, Washington.
Washington into the end zone for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there.
And the kick is up and good. Mark Mosley 3 for 3.
How are we going to slow down this running game?
5-minute drive by the Redskins, and they get the touchdown back.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
There's a nice knockdown.
The question is, will they? Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
There's a hit and a fumble, and then picked up by the offensive lineman, and 4 yards gained on the fumble. Hit at the 28-yard line, fumbles the ball, offensive lineman picks it up.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right.
Not sure what that noise was.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
It's quick for a gain of 2 yards.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
On the toss, here's Williams. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
Williams' 3rd carry, 10 yards.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Down!
2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Bang, 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 bang.
Quads.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
What?
And he's going to be taken
Flag on the play. It is holding. I'll accept that.
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Quick throw, gets out of bounds.
Before he's out of bounds, it'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Constantly with the trio.
And counting the defense here, the Redskins have 6 defensive backs out there.
Gotta get a pass rush here.
I'm coming after you.
He'll drop to throw. He finds quick.
No pass rush, no problem for Jaworski.
As he's brought down up near midfield. Back to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath.
What the hell is it making me turn into the stupidest guys for?
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
There's a completion up to the 28-yard line.
On first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism.
Well, there's a nice play by Butts.
Back at about the 37-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
They'll
run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's brought down.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Good job.
Hey, let's go.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain.
Eagles call timeout.
Eagles will take their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Okay.
From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's third and goal.
Hey, we got 4. Ready?
Now back to throw.
And Jaworski throws it out of the back of the end zone. He may have been able to run for it. I don't know. A younger Jaws may have done that.
So they won't get a
But
touchdown,
they'll still get
but
the
here's
3
a chance
points.
to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
And it's right down the middle, so the Eagles chop it back down to 21-10.
Now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might
Well,
actually pop
that ends it.
into a big
End of the
play.
first half.
That's
It's the
what you
Redskins
want in this
21, the
situation.
Or go
Eagles
full
10.
verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back
There
to
you
football,
see
everybody. We've got a full slate
Eagles
of
winning
16
through the
games here
air,
to start the new
Redskins
season.
winning on the ground.
So let's take our first trip around the NFL.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Eagles kicking. Franklin
We'll see if Week 1
approaches,
fatigue becomes any kind
kicks
of a
it,
factor
and
as we
Nelms
go
will
back
try to
underway
return
in the
this
second half. And a nice return
up to the
sets them up
30-yard
pretty good
line.
here at the 30-yard line.
Bring it up.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Kill. Get it.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
And Riggins right up the middle.
But it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
And Riggins gets the first down.
43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Ready.
It's a gain of 6. First down,
Yep.
Redskins.
Check. Leo. Fight.
And again this time to the tailback.
And Riggins picks up another 9 or 10 yards.
It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh. 56. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. They go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle.
To Charlie Brown for a couple of yards.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let him know, let him know.
They run with Washington.
Washington picks up the first down.
33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check 15, check 15. Hard, hard. Watch the whip.
Send the tight end in motion. Snap man coverage.
Running it, Washington.
The guy I told to block, nobody blocked, but that's all right.
Up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah. Well, the crackback worked, but nobody else blocked.
Back to the 33. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Garrett. And this play going to be
all right, so I don't know what his range is.
Well short of the first down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, we'll try it.
The money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because
I might have missed it. Kick is up, Mosley. He got it. Good kick, Mosley.
All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good
24 to 10 Redskins.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field.
So Terz said he was coming on. But I'm not sure if he made it on. Otherwise, he just didn't want to join the party, which is fine.
They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Completion to the giant Carmichael. So it's actually a rush because he threw it behind the line, but he loses 2 yards.
Loss of 2 yards. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And there is a coverage sack by the Redskins. Grant gets it, and the Eagles will have to punt.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 43
in my mind, that worked better. In reality, I run straight directly into the gunner. Washington 7 carries 39 yards and a touchdown today.
They have added to their lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up. But they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you.
Dang it.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Washington.
Man,
running room there. He did get a couple up to the
they
40.
push him. They have the block. Push him and then just run away from blocking him further. Wow, looks like they're blitzing here. But what is it?
They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Okay.
Hey, Charlie!
Damn it. Delay of game.
And that'll set them back 5.
Ready,
Now
ready.
they face a 3rd and 15 here following the delay of game.
Don't let him breathe! Play outside deep! Don't let him breathe, defense!
They're going to look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is taken.
Art Monk makes the catch down at the 4-yard line.
Takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone?
Come on,
I wonder what the next play
90
call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's gonna
Riggins
get it
gets
back
maybe a
to the
yard.
line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Riggins just pounds his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown
Diesel
run. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead.
runs over the defensive line.
No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team
And the Redskins
the
own
last thing they want to do is
penalty.
go to a different
What?
play call. They want to
Redskins
come back
open
and
up
do it
a
again
3
and show
touchdown
that they can
lead.
dominate the line of scrimmage.
5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
And the Eagles will start at the 25-yard line. Is that Tears?
Yep.
Hey, what's up?
See, you're running up the score.
Yes. Figured you would like that since it's the Eagles.
Yes, we do hate the Eagles.
Oh, what?
I wonder if I can hear me.
You what?
Now I wonder if I can hear me.
Yeah, the Bengals one I forgot to fix, but I think this one's fixed.
I can't hear me.
You cannot?
No, when I'm watching like Oilers Browns and you couldn't hear me. Oh, now you can. Now I can. Okay. I don't freaking know.
70, Indy.
It is weird. Are you talking now?
No.
Okay.
No, I wasn't. Jaworski's 15 of 21. Maybe I'll just stick with that same thing.
Who are the Colts playing?
Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Oh, wow. Who is that? Is that Quick out there? One of their receivers just labeled my guy. Like, as soon as the guy caught the ball, the other receiver caught the ball, then the number 82 just turned and destroyed one of my defenders. I was like, what the hell?
What game should I do tonight?
Ooh, where's Jaworski throwing it? Well, it did say throwaway, but he threw it like 20 yards down the field, more than any receiver was.
I can do the Falcons and Vikings because then he was on the Falcons.
Oh, yeah, you're the Vikings, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh, mother effer. Jaworski, the greatest.
Chargers, and then he was on both those, so that could be easy to sum.
Yeah, I mean, if it could be. Who are the Colts playing?
Chargers.
Oh, yeah, okay. There's a nice play. Third tackle for Butts.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open
I don't have a coin.
you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Completes it to Quick. And he'll get it.
Quick with another catch. 3rd and 8. It's only a second catch, actually. Wow, thought he had more. 2 catches and 1 brilliant block.
You're not going to be able to play tomorrow night, right?
Most likely not.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Jeez. The running back decides to stop so he can run me over, but I still stop him a yard short of the first down.
So I need to get the Ravens done.
To make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Oh, Jaworski with an inaccurate throw. And they go for it on 4th down and fail.
Well, isn't it like 42-14 or something?
In real life?
No. In the game.
It's 31-10. 31-10. And they had the ball inside my 5. They just obviously need touchdowns, so they had to go for it.
Alright, let's move over to, I guess I can play. Let's see. I have 2 games left to play.
Oh. Riggins gets driven backwards. 69 yards.
I'll do the Colts.
Colts game?
Yeah, Colts Chargers.
Trying to remember the Colts Chargers in '83. I'm not sure that's a great matchup.
Oh, it's not.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. That's not going to want to see consistently.
Oh. Of course. Why didn't I put it on conservative? So, of course, the Eagles ripped the ball out of John Riggins' hands.
They should be fine. But boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we're that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command.
I guess they just stay with Sonic.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the
Alright, that's what I get for doing that.
Done anything.
What's that?
Steve shouldn't have done anything because then he would add both of them.
Sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled.
Touchdown, Eagles. Booth review. It was in the back of the end zone. I thought for sure he caught it though. Let's take a look. Wait a minute. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, it looks like now. Oh, I don't know. Depends if he had possession before that foot came off the ground or not. Yeah, okay, it's a touchdown.
You got another touchdown?
Nope. The Eagles got a touchdown after they ripped the ball out of John Riggins' hands. Riggins known for fumbling when they're trying to run out the clock.
76-81. So no. This does not look like to be a good one.
Okay, coaching adjustment. Stop cheating, conservative. Okay. Wow, I get a trophy for putting my guy on conservative ball carrier.
Yep.
Well, of course they knew it was coming.
Of course, they make one fucking change.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you
Baldinger
stop them on defense, not give them the
and
yardage.
cut
Use
John
your timeout
Capital
to
so I gotta go become the
and try and score yourself.
Chargers real quick.
Using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Second pass play there, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allow the defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few
Well,
yards short.
he will be 4 yards short, and I'll have to punt, and the Eagles aren't dead yet.
I mean, they're not yet. Come on.
Well, I mean, all of a sudden they are able to do everything right. Okay. Here comes a tipped pass that turns into a touchdown.
First and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
No, Jaworski throws the ball out of bounds instead.
But that one incomplete.
See, what are you worried about?
Out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charlie, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Second and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
Jaworski throws it out of bounds again. I mean, it was a sideline pattern, but just too far to the sidelines.
See? This isn't like when you beat me because that's what's going to happen. This is the computer.
More passes like that downfield.
You're not nearly as good as predicting the future as I am.
Staring at a 3rd and 10.
Oh, they're going to run the running back out. There's now an empty backfield for Jaworski. Oh, what? Check out this Eagle, how he gets hit and then gets in the air and rolls over the second defender. It's pretty. Bunch of gymnasts out there on the Eagles. Tight end. Hit. Not as bad on the slow motion. I looked more ridiculous in live action. Okay, I gotta get a sack. Running back flies out there again. Man, it's 2-minute warning. Well, if the computer had any clock management skills at all, this game would be a lot harder.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, stupid idiot.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Really getting tired of not getting a sack. Oh, they run the ball. Down by 2 scores. They have all 3 timeouts, but what the hell are they doing?
I mean, they'll break it. Possibly they can break it for a touchdown.
No. Okay, how about a sack? 5 wides for the Eagles. That makes more sense, I guess. Oh, and they had a guy open, but Jaworski missed him for no reason. He's thinking about retiring.
Try and make something good happen.
Hey, let's get this.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
2 teams, the Giants and Kansas City.
The Eagles are so dumb. They threw a pass where the quarterback had to, or the receiver had to leave his feet. So that's the game. Madden 20. Receivers leaving their feet.
Oh. I'm glad I don't hate a game as much as you hate a game. I'm just saying.
Oh. John Riggins taking some punishment. I didn't know the Eagles hated John Riggins.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's see, Eric Coryell. What's the best kind of offense for Eric Coryell?
Yeah, I don't know.
Run and shoot. Not air raid.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Doesn't matter since I gotta get off him anyway.
Dang stupid idiots.
This stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Maybe the did they do a lot of shotgun or single back?
No, there was a lot of drop back, but there was lots of passing. I mean, there was 3 wide receiver for the most part. And Kellen Winslow.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
It's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
The Chiefs maybe, except for they have a lot of shotgun.
Yeah, I just left it alone.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, now Frank Kush and the Baltimore Colts. What the hell kind of offense do they run? How can you define crappy?
Use the Bears playbook. That should get him no yards.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
What's the
I guess I could have knelt, but I decided to run the ball, and the Eagles let me get in the end zone. So it's a common theme here in the NFC East. The good NFC East teams like to run it up on the bad ones.
Running up the score. Classless organization, man.
Absolutely. Cowboys and Redskins.
Yeah,
What we said.
it's
Least amount of class.
America's team can't be on classless.
This will be taken in at the 1.
If they had shows like First Take and they saw the Cowboys call timeout with 12 seconds to go to run up the score, pretty sure they wouldn't be America's team.
Oh, yes.
Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the
Look at that.
with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
So the Eagles had way more in the air than I did. But I had almost 100 more on the ground than they did. So the Eagles, they really have no running game. So it's all on Jaws, and he wasn't able to put 38 points on the board, so it's an easy win for the Redskins. The Redskins and Bears both seem good. The rest of my teams, kind of skeptical about. All right. Thanks for watching. You. And you can't check out your own channel because you're actually on it. So, good night.